Hey everybody, it's Tara again, and I'm back with my friend Sarah, our t-shirt printer.
Hi. Yeah, I print all the t-shirts.
Ooh, you added a line since last time. I was gonna say, did you come up with a fancy intro for yourself? Today we are drawing Marie Kondo from our Does It Spark Joy shirt. I know what my own shirt design says, probably.
Every time I ask, for sure. So what did we do the shirt?
So I had noticed we had like the Bob Ross shirt with Pseudo-Budo and Bonsley, and then I wanted to do like a Mr. Rogers with the Magic Harp shirt, and so Marie Kondo was going to fit right in there because there's like that joke on the internet that she's kind of like the millennial, the new 21st century version of those types of TV show hosts, because she's just got a good wholesome content going for her show.
She's so wonderful.
She's just there to help you clean your house and appreciate the things that you have, even if you have to get rid of them. And
with her line, Does It Spark Joy? Obviously she's going to be an electric type trainer.
Of course. Something nice and cute too, because Marie Kondo's adorable. Yes. Because originally, I think we were talking about doing Pikachu, just because, like Ash Ketchum has Pikachu's everywhere, but Pichu felt right.
Yeah, he's the cute one. I mean, Pikachu's cute too.
Right, but this is the baby one. I remember when Pichu was first released as a Pokemon, and then in 3rd generation, it was my first Pokemon game I ever bought for myself, and I found out that I could get a Pichu in game if I would breed my Pikachus. I was so excited. I had 30 of the Pichus for no reason.
It's so interesting to watch this drawing process because I don't get to see it. You do it, so it's yours. So I only see the finished product of like, hey Sarah, try this out and see how it goes. So it's super interesting to me to see like, how did she get here?
It was interesting for me at first, but now I'm also the one who, like, when I record these, I then go back and speed them up and cut out all the spaces where, like, I went to the bathroom or something and there were awkward long breaks. So now I'm like, oh yeah, I drew that. That happened. I remember watching this happen multiple times now.
I have to say, watching the process, the eyes always get to me on any of the drawings, but specifically this one.
Oh yes. I think in more recent drawings, not this one in particular, but I've gotten to adding highlights to the eyes earlier in the process than I normally do, because then they're less creepy. But in this one, it takes a while. And as you and I both know, Marie Kondo's eyes are in for the journey of a lifetime during this video. Because when I, kind of assigned a certain chibi style to this set of shirts, you then have to find a way to make those iconic people look like themselves in that chibi style.
Right.
Like, I'd already broken the rules because I made her face slimmer than I normally do. Because if you look at the Mr. Rogers shirt, he has a wider round head, and so does, Bob Ross.
But I think that fits her. That makes sense to me.
Yeah, I had to slim her face down, or she didn't look right.
And I like her sitting on this couch. I didn't think that as when you were telling me about the shirt, I didn't think that was the route you were going to take, but I really like it because it's very iconic. If you've watched the show, she is sitting on that couch. She's always wearing that skirt, which is a really nice skirt, but it's very iconic.
She has a good sense of style, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Also, I have only seen a bit of Marie Kondo. Actually, most of the stuff I know is from GIFs. Oh yeah, did you know about this original ugly background I had?
Oh, I did not. What? I don't know what's happening here.
I had laid down a base color because my thought was I was going to go back later and turn it into a stylized interpretation of the wood paneling she has behind the couch. Because I was like, I have the couch, I should put in the wall, but obviously not a square. I wanted to be a little more organic looking. Right. So I put in that color there to be like, this is gonna go here. I'll come back to it.
I didn't miss it.
No.
I didn't know what I was missing, and I still don't miss it.
Yeah. It's hard for me to self-edit sometimes, because I'm used to seeing it from the beginning when it's obviously ugly and wrong. So I don't think of it as, ooh, I shouldn't do that because it's ugly. I think of it as, but I'll work with it later, and it will become what I envision, and then it will be pretty. But you don't. You don't see that. I don't make it pretty. It just goes away. Spoiler alert.
It turns more sunshiny though.
Yeah.
It's more. It's good.
It's also funny because this is back when the shirt was still on gray, so you can see me drawing everything on a gray color.
I like that we ended up with purple.
Yeah.
It fit really well.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense with her skirt.
And we don't have any purple color, so purple shirt designs, so that's nice to bring out. We have some.
I have the purple shirt.
Listen, it's no black shirt, okay?
I know we already passed this point, but I really like the skirt design. I think it's nice little skirt design.
Oh, thanks. I'll go into clothing design after this.
Yes, please do. Wait, hold on. You are clothing designing.
I mean, well, okay. Wow, you got me there. Textile design.
There you go. I was like, these are t-shirts. That is clothing.
Well, these are graphics. I'm designing graphics for the shirt. What's the technical?
That's true.
Right, because I'm
You're
not
not designing the clothes.
Right, I'm not sewing that shirt or anything. Spoiler alert, I don't think anybody thought that, but we'll put it out there now. And this is the part where, because it says, does it spark joy? I thought the design was a little empty and not sparking joy because there wasn't enough around her. She felt lonely even with her Pichu. So I decided I was going to add in the rest of the family.
See, this is why you designed the shirts, because my thought would have been like, oh, it's empty, put like piles of clothes around her.
Right, because she has to fold them in her cool way.
Right, like one side is just like a pile of clothes, the other side has like folded clothes.
Right, they're all rolled up in a shoebox.
Which we did for the Instagram post.
Yeah, it was super cute. I'm glad you did that. I don't know if you guys know this, but Sarah has done some cute stuff on our Instagram. We'll say, we'd like this done in a cool, fancy photo, and Sarah says, I got you.
Yeah, it's fun. I like it. Check it out at Teerextee. Shameless plug.
Oh, come on. This is a whole video. Right.
This is all a shameless.
That's where we draw the line.
That's where you draw the line.
Oh,
right there. See this video?
I thought I was the one making all the bad puns. Wow. Ooh.
I thought about how odd Pikachu looks, just like one solid color.
Yeah, we're really appreciating that Pikachu is not one solid color normally. Also, there's just certain Pokemon that I'm not used to drawing as much, maybe because I'm gonna confess Pikachu is not always my favorite. Except, hold on, I didn't used to like Pikachu that much because, overrated, super popular, because Ash Ketchum, I was a Pokemon hipster. I didn't used to like Pikachu, but then I tricked myself into liking Pikachu, because in each game I play, certain Pokemon have to have certain names, and then I like them because I look forward to naming them that thing when I get them. So all my Pikachus, which eventually evolve into Raichus, are named Rachel.
Oh, good, yes.
I don't know why, but all Raichus are Rachel to me now.
I don't think I ever nicknamed mine. Which is surprising, because that seems like I would definitely do that.
That's blasphemy, that is. You have to. Otherwise your Pokemon, how do they know that you love them?
They don't.
Wow. Does that spark joy? Wow. Here we go.
Yes.
I'm changing the background for the better.
Yeah, I like this design. It's definitely better than the not complete wood paneling that you did.
Listen,
hey,
wood
you
paneling.
agreed.
Yeah. Wood paneling went out of style for the most part for a reason.
Sometimes it's like, I don't even know what you did there, but I'm sure it improved it.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes I have this issue, and it's been especially strong with these videos, where the way I do my base colors for everything, I wand select, then I expand the selection by a couple pixels so that it'll go under the lines evenly, and then I paint bucket it so that everything's a solid color. But what happens is if your design has particularly angular points in it, you have to go back and see that the wand selection doesn't get it completely. So you have to go back and color in those points specifically because the paint bucket doesn't reach it. So that's probably what I was doing on Raichu. Oh!
Those were all words.
Yes. Oh, look, I fixed her eyes.
Yes, yeah. I like these eyes a lot better. She looks happier.
Yeah.
Hey there! If this video sparks joy for you, please like, subscribe, ring the bell, and if you want to see me draw anything in the future, let me know down below in the comments. Thanks for watching.